Hello, boys and girls. Today we are going to be reviewing our phonograms. I am going to go in order, and I will show you the card. I will say the sound, you will say it with me, and you will write it down right next to the letter that you see on your piece of paper. So you need to go get this piece of paper. I'm going to share my screen so you can see it. You need to get this piece of paper, okay? Okay. Remember, your name should go up here and the date as well. Let's begin. A, O. Say it with me. A, O. Write it down. Start. This is a short clock letter. Start at the 2 on the clock and go up to touch the dots. Round towards the circle hand. Go past 10 and 8. Set your letter on the baseline. Go up past 4 and 2, and without lifting your pencil, make a line straight down to your baseline. A, O. Good. Say it with me. This is a short letter on the clock. Start at 2 on the clock. Go up and around and touch the dots. Go past 10 and 8. Set your letter on the baseline. Curve up past 4 and stop. D. Say it with me. D. Okay, start at 2 on the clock. This is a short clock letter with tall parts. Start at 2 on the clock. Go up and touch the middle dotted line. Round towards the 10 and the 8. Set your letter on the baseline. Go up past 4 and 2 and go up past 2 all the way to the top baseline. Without touching the top baseline, pull a line down straight to the baseline on the same line. Say it with me. Okay, this is a tall letter. Start just below the top baseline at the 2. Go up and around, not touching the top baseline, and round towards 10 and 8 to stop at the baseline. Lift your pencil, and in the direction in which we read and write, make a cross above the middle dotted line. G. Say it with me. G. Okay. This is a short clock letter with a long part. So start at 2 on the clock. Go up towards the dots in the circle hand, past 10 and 8. Set your letter on the baseline. Go up past 4, all the way to 2. Now, without lifting your pencil, pull a line straight down to past the baseline. And curve from 4 to 8. Good. O, aw. Say it with me. Aw, aw. Okay, start at 2 on the clock. Go up and around, touch the dots. Curve towards 10 and 8. Set your letter on the baseline. Curve up past 4 and 2. And stop at 2. Z. Z. Say it with me. Z. Okay, let's start. Start at the 2 on the clock. This is a short letter. Go up and around towards the circle hand. Stop at the 10 and slide across to the 4 and round back to the 8, setting your letter on the baseline. Quo. Quo. Say it with me. Quo. Now these are 2 short letters. The first one will start at the 2 on the clock. Go up and around and touch the dots. Past 10 and 8. Set your letter on the baseline. Go up past 4, 2, 2. Now without lifting up your pencil, pull a line down past the baseline and make a check mark in the direction in which we read and write. Now, the second letter will fall comfortably close to the first one. Start at the middle dotted line above 10. Okay. Pull a line down to 8 and curve, touching the baseline. Now pull a line back up from 4 to 2 to the baseline, and without lifting your pencil, pull a line down to the baseline. B, say it with me, B. Okay, this is a tall line letter with a short part. Start above the 10, just below the top baseline. I'm gonna do it over here. Just below the top baseline. Now pull a line straight down to the baseline, and without lifting your pencil or retracing, pull a line straight up to the middle dotted line and curve from without lifting up your pencil, back on the same line, round clockwise from 10 to 2 and round from 2 to 4. Set your letter on the baseline and stop at 8. E. Say it with me. E. Start, this is a short clock letter. Start at 9 on the clock. And in the direction in which we read and write, go straight across to 3. And without lifting your pencil, go up past 2, touch the middle dotted line, and round past 10 and 8. Set your letter on the baseline and go up to 4. That one kind of went down though, the baseline, so I'm gonna start again. Perfect. This is a tall line letter with a short part. Start above the 10 on the middle, on the top baseline. Pull a line straight down to the baseline. And without lifting your pencil, go up on the same line to the 10 and round to 2, just touching the middle dotted line. Pull a line straight down to the baseline. Boys and girls, I'm going to be checking this piece of paper and making sure that you started at the 2, making sure for the letters that start at the 2, I'm gonna make sure that your crosses are right above the middle dotted line. I'm gonna make sure that when you are making your letters, they're not touching the top baseline. And if they are messy or if they are just not your best work, then I'm gonna hand it back to you and you will do it again. Okay? Make sure you have your best work. I know some of these letters, because of the ink that I used, went all the way to the top baseline. Don't let them go to the top baseline. This is your reminder. I-E. Say it with me. I-E. You'll start at the middle dotted line. Pull a line straight down to the baseline. Lift your pencil and dot it at right above the middle dotted line. J. Say it with me. J. Start, this is a short letter with a long part. Start at 2, right at the middle dotted line. Pull a line straight down past the baseline and curve from 4 to 2. Sorry, from 4 to 8. Now lift your pencil and dot it right above the middle dotted line. Say it with me. It's a tall letter with a short part. start above the 10 and start below the top baseline. Pull a line straight down to the baseline. Pick up your pencil and start at the dots above the 2. Make a slanted line to the middle line. And then without lifting your pencil, slant the line back past the 4 on the baseline. Ooh. Can you say it with me? Ooh. Start right below the top baseline and pull a line straight down to the baseline. Stop and lift your pencil. Okay, this is a short line letter. Start above the 10 at the middle dotted line. Make a line, pull a line down to the baseline, and without lifting your pencil, go back up on the same line and round from 10 to 2. Touching the dots, go down back to the baseline and repeat it again. Say it with me. Now let's write it down. It's a short line letter. Start above the 10 at the middle dotted line. Pull a line down to the baseline. And without lifting your pencil, go back up on the same line and round from 10 to 2, touching the dots, and pull a line straight down to the baseline. Say it with me. Okay. Start at the 10. This is a short line letter with a long part. Start above the 10 at the middle dotted line and pull a line straight past the baseline. Okay, now without lifting your pencil, go back up on the same line to the 10. And below the middle dotted line, round up to the dots and down past 2 and 4. Set your letter on the baseline and stop at 8. Okay, write that down. Repeat after me. Okay, so this is a short line letter. Start above the 10 at the middle dotted line and pull a line straight down to the baseline. Now without lifting your pencil, go back up on the same line and round from 10 to touch the dots all the way to 2. 10 to 2. Good. Say it with me. There's a tall line letter. Start at 12 on the clock. Pull a line down to the baseline. And in the direction, pick up your pencil, and in the direction in which we read and write, make a cross above the middle dotted line. Say it with me. Let's write it down. Start at the 10 at the middle dotted line and pull a line towards the baseline and round towards round from 8 to 4, and pull a line up to the middle dotted line, pull a line straight down to the baseline. Good. Say it with me. Okay. Starting at the middle dotted line above the 10 and make a slanted line down to the baseline. Without lifting your pencil, make another slanted line back up to the middle dotted line. Say it with me. Okay. This is a short line letter. Start above the 10 on the middle dotted line and make a slanted line in the direction in which we write down to the 7 on the baseline, and then back up to the 12. Oh, my paper. You see, this is why you need 2 hands. Back up to the 12. And without lifting your pencil, continue down to the 5 and slant back up past 2. Okay. Okay, this is a short line letter. Begin at the 10 above the middle dotted line and make a slanted line in the direction in which we write. Okay, pick up your pencil starting at the middle dotted line above the 2 and make a cross slanted down towards the 8 on the baseline. Good. And now I didn't include Y or Z, but we're just going to do it over here. Y, I, E. Say it with me. Y, I, E. Okay, start. This is a short line letter with a long part. Start at the middle dotted line above the 10. Pull a line towards the baseline and round from 8 to 4, touching the baseline. Go up past 2 to the middle dotted line. And without lifting your pencil, pull a line down straight past the baseline and round from 4 to 8. Good. And our last letter of the alphabet. Z. Say it with me. Z. Good. This is a short line letter. Begin above the 10 on the middle dotted line. And make a straight line in the direction which we write to the point above the 2. Slant a line back left below the 8 to the baseline and go back in the direction in which we write on the baseline to point from 2 to 4. And there you are, boys and girls. Keep on practicing those sounds. I would like for you to go like this. I would like for you to go like this. A, A, A. K, S, D. G, J. A, O, U, A. S, Z. Qu. B. E. So I want you to go ahead and do that. And that's how I want you to practice. Say it first, then write it. Say it first, then write it. Say it first, then write it. Okay, that is the end of our lesson. I hope you guys got some review. We'll be reviewing these later. Okay, totus tuus, Maria.